What's going on, YouTube? This is part one, which really is part two, but it should have been part one. But for whatever reason, I cannot upload off my iPhone for more than 15-minute long videos. This is my i9 9900K and 2080 Ti. I was going to say GTX, that's why I kind of paused in the middle of that, but RTX, because they changed the name for ray tracing build. This is still in progress. I have a water cooler coming right here. So the reservoir is going to sit there, go all the way through. But for now, I'm using the Cooler Master Liquid Master 360 RGB. Couple of things we need to talk about. You're going to have to buy one of these. So you're going to need an internal USB hub. This is made by NZXT. It's been working perfect for me. I'll show y'all the backside in just a minute. But pretty much what I'm doing with this build is I went with the white, purple, and you can see the green, even though the GTX is always green, but green there. Now the cool thing about this is if you do keep this, I don't know why you can't see the actual Cooler Master name. I thought from the videos I saw it, but this comes off. So technically you could actually make a cap, a clear cap of whatever you want, and it will light it up. So that to me is pretty neat about this Cooler Master. Ow! So we're back. The owl that you heard was the back of my knuckle hit the fan. It didn't really hurt. It just kind of caught me off surprise. So anyways, so I've got the purple with the Cooler Masters. My Corsair RAM is also purple, and got my fans purple. So what I'm doing here is intake, exhaust, meaning it's blowing out, coming in. We got these Thermaltake fans at the bottom. Now, and right here. So exhaust, this is actually intake pushing up. Now, this is the Thermaltake View 71. The one thing I don't like about this is that there's no cover for this. So I'm probably going to fabricate some metal to put over this. Cut out some holes so the wires could come through, as you see. But I don't like this being exposed, and there's not much you can do. I'll show the cable management on the back. Pretty much to make this real fast. The other video I had that I labeled part 2 shows you where everything goes. If there's any questions, just let me know. We're going to overclock this, so I have a part 3 overclock, but I can tell you right now, all the thermals I have seen on the reviews with this i9 9900K are BS, and I'm going to show y'all. I have stressed this, I have benchmarked this, I have played games on this last night for hours testing it out, because this is so much better than my old system, and I could not get this out the box. Now mind you, it's only 3.6 and it boosts up to 5 out the box, but I could not get my highs to go over 40 Celsius. Like, it would not go over 40 Celsius. It is cold where I'm at, so I've got my temperature turned up to 78. So it's not even like it's cold in the house. Like, I don't have it down around 70, 71 where most your open box reviewers do. My house is sitting at 78 right now, and it still would not get above 40 Celsius. Now that's 78 degrees, being that I am not in Europe. So anyways, this is how it looks. And the next video, I'll show y'all what it can do. If there's anything missing, let me know what you want to see. Hopefully this one will upload in 4K for whatever reason. I made my last video on iMovie, and it's still uploaded 360p, even though I did 4K like I'm doing now. So I'm going to be getting video editing software, and I'm going to have a lot cleaner, nicer looking videos for those who want to keep up with boxing. That's upcoming. I've got one more surgery I have to go through that I'm going to be hard back on the weights. That surgery is going to be January for those who care. But I'm going to try to start hitting the weights now to get my size back, being that it's been over 2 years now. And I've really fallen off in my size and strength and everything. But it's going to come back fast. I'm looking at 6 months to a year. I should be back where I was, if not better than ever. But yeah, the motherboard, Asus or Asus not Asus, like people say. All you gotta do is watch a YouTube video. I hate that. Pronounce things correctly, especially if you're gonna review things. It's not Asus. I've never heard anybody who works for Asus say Asus. I say Asus. I've heard two different ways on their YouTube videos. They either say Asus or Asus, but they never say Asus. This shit annoys the fuck out of me. Sorry for the cussing for any kids who are watching. But I do have a question for you people watching. Anyone watching. How do I get these Thermaltake fans to not be white? I want to make them purple. But the issue I have is what I think I have to do is buy a controller for them. But the software does not work straight to the motherboard. So it says I need a controller. So is that the only option I have to buy a controller? Or do I need to just strip them out and throw some Corsair in there and hook them up to the controller I already have? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm going to flip around to the back, show y'all the cable management, or y'all can say the lack thereof cable management. We will see. But we'll be back in 2 seconds. And before I do cut off, I just want y'all to listen. Put the phone in here. It runs quiet. Once again, this is not overclocked yet. This is just straight, everything stock out the box. Quiet. The all-in-one cooler is way quieter than my old Corsair. I believe it was a H100 in my computer to the side. So anyways, let's flip around to the back. This is the back side. As you can see, we got a lot of things. Either Velcro zip tied or bread tied. I want white bread ties. But like I said, this right here is subject to change because I will be having an all-in-one cooler. And all these black cables are just temporary. Through cable mods, like if you buy an Asus board, you get 20% off. They give you a promotion, at least within my Maximus box. So I went ahead and I got a bunch of green cables because the whole goal of this case is to go purple, green, and white. The reason for that is, I'll show y'all the next clip, was the theme of this. So, which brings me up to the next part, and then we'll get back to the build. If any artists are out there who can draw Harley Quinn really good, preferably I would like a picture of Harley Quinn fighting Cell. I will pick it if you send it to me. I'll write my email in the description, but if you send it to me, anyone who can do Harley Quinn or Harley Quinn fighting Cell, and I'll show y'all the statue of Harley Quinn that this is based off of, then I would be much appreciative of it, and I will use it because this back tempered glass that's over all these cables and these controllers, Corsair controller, and then this is the USB header. Now, real fast before I get back to that, I know I'm sporadic. I don't write this down. I just talk. Right here is why you need this. There's not enough USB headers on the Asus boards. So if you want to run RGB with your controllers and you have more than one brand, which I do, because Cooler Master, Corsair, and then possibly the Thermaltake one I will have to get, possibly. You'll have to get something like this. You don't have to get this one, but through all the reviews, I saw this one had the most 5 stars, the least 1 stars, and it's worked perfect for me so far. So, back to the point. The Harley Quinn challenge, if y'all want to, draw the picture. I will get a vinyl decal and I'm going to put it on this back tempered glass to hide all these cables. So, appreciate that. I'll show you the Harley Quinn, and that'll be the end of this video. Let me know if you want me to add anything, talk about anything. And like I said, there will be one more coming to Overclock. And through DC, Harley Quinn is my favorite female villain. And that is what it's based off of. So that's the color scheme I want you to go with if anybody out there will draw the picture for me. But once again, I like her either alone or fighting Cell from Dragon Ball Z because he's my favorite Dragon Ball character. And yeah, if I like it, I'll put it up after I get the vinyl printed. Appreciate y'all watching. Let me know how I can improve this. Hopefully this will come up in 4K. And I will be getting video editing software to make this cleaner, crisp, and be able to do B-roll and stuff like that.